While you and I are arguing about whether we need a National Guard deployment in Baltimore, while Maryland families are being taxed to death, while the Francis Scott Key Bridge still sits there like a sad Lego set that nobody wants to play with, guess where Governor Wes Moore was? Not in Ocean City, not in Deep Creek Lake, not even in the Wawa parking lot off of Highway 50. Nope. Our fearless leader was vacationing in Lake Como, Italy, on George Clooney's yacht. Yeah, you heard me. Wes Moore, shirtless, sunburned, sipping sparkling water that probably cost more than your car payment. All while Maryland looks like the aftermath of a yard sale that nobody showed up to. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the governor can't take a vacation. Even I need a break from ranting about the government's nonsense once in a while. But come on, man. This state is falling apart. Crime is spiking. Schools are failing. And our bridge is still a pile of steel spaghetti. And what's Wes Moore's big solution? A bubbly spritzer with George Clooney and the boys from Ocean's 11. Now let's be honest. Do you really think he flew to Italy, coach? Nah. That private jet probably pumped more carbon into the air than Baltimore's entire rush hour. But don't worry. I'm sure that Wes is still green. Sure green like George Clooney's pool table, maybe. In the meantime, back home, Baltimore had a bloody Labor Day weekend. Chicago made the headlines too. But Wes was too busy perfecting his backstroke in Lake Como to notice. Now, his office insists that he paid for the trip himself. And oh, how noble that is. But if you're a Marylander scraping by to pay rent while the roads crumble, I doubt you care whose credit card covered the yacht trip. Because optics are clear. Our governor sipping champagne with patricians while the middle class is working on duct taping its bills together. Here's the real kicker. George Clooney calls Wes Moore a rising star for the 2028 presidential race. Now that makes sense. He's not governing Maryland. He's auditioning for a Netflix special. Forget Annapolis. This guy's practicing his Oscar acceptance speech. So let's break it down. If you're cool with high taxes and broken bridges and failing schools and a governor who'd rather cannonball off of Clooney's yacht than fight crime in Baltimore, pop that Prosecco and toast to Wes Moore. But if you think Maryland deserves a governor who's here, sleeves rolled up, sweating it out with the rest of us, then maybe it's time to send Wes Moore a postcard. It might say, "Wish you were here in Maryland doing your job." Well, that's about it for today, folks. Stay angry, stay sharp, and don't let the elites sell you their yacht. I'm Bernie Flowers, just one of the loyal opposition. Until next time, keep the fight alive because somebody has to. Thanks for tuning in to the Loyal Opposition Show. If you like what you heard, click on the like button, the subscribe button, and share it with your friends.